Matrices are far more common in everyday life than most people realize. Student progress report cards are one such example. Report card matrix provides precise information regarding each student's progress based on their performance. Another example where matrices can be seen is the Sudoku game, where grids are arranged in rows and columns. Matrices are the best components in representing large amount of data in a more compact way. But the way in which data is organized is different. Some may be entered column-wise, some may be row-wise. In this video, we will be dealing with different types of matrices. Column matrix, row matrix, square matrix, diagonal matrix, identity matrix, scalar matrix, zero matrix. Let's discuss one by one. First one, column matrix. Column matrix is a matrix which has only one column, but it can have multiple rows. In general, order of a column matrix is m by 1, where m represents the number of rows. Consider point P2, 0. We can express this point in the form of a matrix. How? Point P is equal to matrix 2, 0. Now, the matrix P is a column matrix of order 2 by 1. Next, we will discuss what is a row matrix. We call a matrix with only one row as a row matrix. It can have multiple columns. In general, the order of a row matrix is 1 by n, where n represents the number of columns. For example, any point px, y in a plane can be represented in the form of a row matrix. How? The matrix Q is equal to xy written within the square brackets, right? Next, we will discuss another type of matrix, that is square matrix. In a square matrix, the number of rows is always equal to the number of columns. Thus, a m by n matrix is said to be a square matrix if m equal to n. That is, the order of a square matrix is n by n. Let's see one example. Take the case of a line segment which is defined by two endpoints, A 4 minus 3 and B minus 2, 4. One can express the endpoints of a line segment in the form of a matrix. P 4 minus 3 minus 2, 4. This matrix has 2 rows and 2 columns. Therefore, it is a 2 by 2 square matrix. Connecting this, we have another type of matrix which is diagonal matrix. The necessary condition for a matrix to be a diagonal matrix is that it should be a square matrix. Thus, we can define a diagonal matrix as a square matrix where the diagonal elements are non-zero while all other elements are 0. Let's see one example. Consider a 3 by 3 matrix. Matrix A is equal to 12, 0, 0, 0, 24, 0, 0, 0, 36. In this matrix, you can see the diagonal elements are 12, 24 and 36. In general, we can say matrix B is equal to Bij of order m by m is said to be a diagonal matrix if Bij is equal to 0 when I not equal to j. Now come to the next set of matrix, that is scalar matrix. Scalar matrix is again another square matrix. More accurately, it is a diagonal matrix where the diagonal elements are all equal and the rest of the elements are all 0. Let's see its representation. A square matrix Aij of order n by n is a scalar matrix if Aij is equal to k for I is equal to j for some constant k, and Aij is equal to 0 if I not equal to j. Square bracket minus 2 means it's a scalar matrix of order 1. Matrix 5 0 0 5, it represents a scalar matrix of order 2. Similarly, matrix 1 by 3 0 0 0 1 by 3 0 0 0 1 by 3 is again a scalar matrix but with its order 3. Next, we will take a special type of scalar matrix, that is identity matrix. Identity matrix is again a scalar matrix where the diagonal elements are all 1 while the rest of the elements are all 0. What about the converse? Is scalar matrix an identity matrix? Definitely yes. Scalar matrix is an identity matrix when the constant k is equal to 1. Let's see its representation. A square matrix Aij of order n by n is an identity matrix if Aij is equal to 1 if I is equal to j and is equal to 0 if I not equal to j. Generally, we use the letter capital I to denote an identity matrix. We also use this notation capital IN, which means identity matrix of order n. Square bracket 1. What does it mean? It just simply means identity matrix of order 1. Matrix 1 0 0 1. It is an identity matrix of order 2. Matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 is again an identity matrix but with its order 3. Now come to the last set of matrix, that is zero matrix. When all the elements of the matrix are 0, we can call such matrix as a zero matrix. Other names are null matrix and it is represented as O. 0 is just simply means zero matrix of order 1. 0 0 0 0, it is of order 2 by 2. 0 0 0 0 0 0, it is again a matrix with order 2 by 3. Next, we will discuss a very important aspect of matrices, that is equality of matrices. We can consider two matrices A Aij and B equal to Bij to be equal if they satisfy two conditions. Let's see what are the conditions. The first condition, we need to check whether they are of the same order. And the second condition, check whether each element of A is equal to the corresponding element of B. Mathematically, we can write Aij is equal to Bij for all I and j. If both these conditions are satisfied, we can write A is equal to B. Now, what is the use of matrices and their types if it is not used in mathematical operations? Let's get into the operations on matrices and explore more. With that, we have completed the different types of matrices and it's time to do a quick recap.
Manorama Horizon, learning made simple.